Rutgers Scarlet Knights basketball fans, welcome to another episode of Night Watch. I'm your host, Larry K. Just wanted to touch base on the Long Island University victory. Much needed for this team, even though Seton Hall was the real shot in the arm we needed. We needed to just finish this game, win in a dominating fashion, and move on. Sadly, it was kind of back and forth early in the game, right? We were kind of getting somewhere and then pulling away, and then they would pull within 9, and then they would pull within 8. Not great from the free throw line, not great from beyond the arc for a lot of the game. But we did have a great game from Cliff Amore, who really, I don't know what it is that's reinvigorated him over the last couple games. I don't know if it's the competition. I don't know what it is. But I have an inkling that Mawot Mag being back in the front court with him as his front court partner, along with the emergence of JaMychal Davis, might be, some of the reason that we're seeing that. Cliff had 25 points. Reading the wrong stat line there. 25 points in 30 minutes, 11 rebounds, 25 points. Just a great dominant performance by Cliff. He was slamming that ball any which way, every which way. Let's face it, that's his strength. Mawot Mag, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. A good game from him. 12 points from Andre Hyatt. 12 points from JaMychal Davis. Derek Simpson, 10 points on 26 minutes. Griffiths getting involved with 8 points. Woolfolk, 5 points. You see the team starting to round out. You see a bit of a nucleus starting to form with this team, especially with Mawot Mag back. It's really just been great to have Mawot back. I think it adds a lot to the team. But now we move on. Now we move on to Mississippi State at the Prudential Center. I plan on being there. I still got to, figure out my last-minute ticket plan and all that, and I got to do the same for the Pinstripe Bowl. But if we can win the Mississippi State game, it's a great opportunity to really go into Big Ten Conference play on a high and go into Big Ten Conference play with a decent resume, being that, the teams we lost to, there's no true crazy blemish on the record. But it was nice to see that despite a nagging LIU team continually getting within single digits, despite struggling a bit from the line, despite those things, we were able to win the game. Only 20% from beyond the arc. That's tough. 4 of 20. Field goal percentage only 49.3. So still some work to do. I don't want anybody to get complacent or think things are going great right now. 50% from the line. I guess all in all, my take is we needed the win. Good win. Nice to see Cliff being dominant. Nice to have Mawot back. But you're still seeing some of the trends and issues that are affecting this team. Let's see how this team does with a step up in competition against Mississippi State on a neutral court. And let's hope we do well, because it's going to bode pretty big and loom pretty large for the season. Guys, I will be, and I want you to tune in. I'm going to put the link in the video description. I will be appearing tomorrow on this week's edition of Big Ten Football Talk with Zach Guggenheim. I'm going to put some links in the description here so you can tune into it. I'm going to be discussing Rutgers football on the Big Ten Football Talk podcast. Very excited about it. Hopefully it gets more people to come look at us. Make sure you check out Zach. It's going to be great stuff all around, and it's always nice to collaborate. If anybody else wants to collaborate on anything, just reach out to me. I'm always open for it. And, just great stuff to be able to have that opportunity. And shout out to my boy Sean for setting that up. That's all you, brother. But, guys, look, we got some big games coming up. I'm excited about the Pinstripe Bowl. We do have some potential transfer news coming our way, so we're going to discuss that and break that down. And I might even talk a little bit about that on the Big Ten Football Talk podcast. But make sure you tune into that. And, guys, if you have not done so yet, we are growing more and more with subscribers, and it's awesome to see. If you haven't yet clicked subscribe, go ahead and click that subscribe button right here. Let's get us to 400 subscribers as quick as we can. Let's do it before the new year. Click subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll talk to you guys very soon, and hopefully you'll hear me on Big Ten Football Talk this week. Go Knights. Larry K. out.